Part 1. Logging in. From the Fresno State website, please hit the magnifying glass at the top to search CPHS in the search bar. From there, you will find the Human Subjects Home link, which is the first link. Click that, and this will take you to the official CPHS website. On this page, you will find the blue CPHS/IRB login button. Please bookmark the Human Subjects homepage, as this is the only link that we know for sure works and takes users to Kuali. On this page, you will go ahead and sign in with your Fresno State credentials. If you have already logged in your browser, you may not see this screen. If that is the case, you can skip this step and the next step. Please confirm your identity with Fresno State's two-factor authentication. You will be taken to Kuali's Information Consent Release form. Please select an option to continue into Kuali. You should now be on the Kuali homepage. If you had any issues reaching this page, you can go ahead and reach out to our CPHS chair via email at jrandles@csufresno.edu or our CPHS coordinator at cphs@mail.fresnostate.edu. Part 2. Submitting a protocol. Using the left-hand side menu, please navigate to the Manage Protocols button and click it. From there, you can go ahead and navigate to the right side and click New Protocol and select IRB from the drop-down menu. Please navigate to the Principal Investigator text box and begin typing your name. You can then click on your name from the drop-down menu that appears. The lead unit box should autofill to your department. You should only change the lead unit if you are a department within the Jordan College that does not have a standing committee. If that is the case, you will click the X and select College of Ag Sciences and Tech. Next, you will add a title for your protocol and then navigate to the right-hand menu and click Next. Here you will be asked a couple of preliminary questions regarding your protocol. The first being, is this protocol funded? If it is funded, you can select Yes, and type in the name of the funding agency in the space provided. If it is not funded, you can go ahead and select No and continue on with the other questions. In the bottom, you will see a place to select the risk level of your protocol. You can select minimal risk, at risk, or if the protocol is exempt, you can select exempt. Please consult our policy and procedures document on the CPHS homepage to see which risk level applies to the protocol. If it is exempt, you can click exempt to see the categories and see which apply to your protocol. You can view these categories at the top under exempt research. If it is exempt, select your categories and hit next in the top right corner. If it is any of the other risk levels, you can select minimal risk or at risk and then click next. This will bring you to the protocol screen. This is where you're going to edit your protocol with the necessary information. First, click the pencil icon next to your name and scroll through and fill out the necessary information. You will need to attach your city certificate, and you will also need to enter the expiration date associated with that city certificate. Once you're all done, you can hit Done in the bottom right corner of the window. Next, navigate to the Students and External Personnel section and hit the Add Line box. Here, you will enter the name of any students or external personnel that are assisting you with this protocol. Please enter their institution, and then you will enter their researcher role. Selecting Principal Investigator may cause errors when trying to submit the protocol, so please stick with the two other options, Co-Investigator or Key Person. In Kuali, there is no difference between Co-Investigator and Key Person, so you can choose any of the two options. You will then click the Add Line button so that you can attach a city certificate for this researcher. Once that is attached, you can navigate to the bottom right-hand corner of this window and select Done. You will then repeat the process for each additional study personnel member. When you continue to scroll down, you will see the abstract and protocol sections. Here you will enter the information that is relevant to your protocol. Each of these sections must contain text in order for the protocol to not receive errors when trying to submit. As you continue to scroll down, you will find the attachment section. Here you will click Add Line to attach relevant attachments and name them accordingly. Please select the proper attachment type so reviewers can identify them appropriately. You will need to repeat this step for each individual attachment. As you continue to scroll, you will encounter the submission checklist. Please go through it carefully, ensuring that all of the attachments and relevant information is included. When you are finished, you can go to the right-hand side menu and click Submit. If you see this alert, this means that something was not finished properly. Please navigate to the section that has the red exclamation point in the left-hand menu and correct the error. You can then click Submit and the protocol will have been submitted. The IRB chair should receive an email notifying them that a protocol has been submitted. Part 3. Submitting requested revisions. Please navigate to the left-hand side menu and click Manage Protocols. Protocols in need of revisions will appear with the status that says Revisions in Progress. You can then click the protocol title to begin revising the protocol. If you go to the left-hand side menu, you will see orange numbers showing where reviewers have left action item comments for you to look at. You will also find an orange box that gives the feedback from the IRB chair. You can navigate to the left-hand side menu and click on a section that has an orange number. After you are taken to that section, you can then navigate to the right-hand corner of that section and click Action Items. Here you can read the action item comment that a reviewer left for you to use in your revisions. Once you address the revision in your protocol, you can go ahead and leave a comment to the reviewer, notifying them that the revisions have been made. You can then do this for all action item comments that were left in the protocol. It may be helpful to point the reviewer to where the revision was made and what was added to address the requested revision. Once all the revisions have been made, you can go to the right-hand side menu and select Resubmit. Part 4. Submitting a Study Renewal. From the Kuali homepage, click Manage Protocols on the left-hand menu and find the protocol that needs to be renewed. Navigate to the right-hand side menu and click Renew. A new section will be added to the protocol screen called Continuing Review. Please go through the questions and answer them, and attach any updated city certificates if they are necessary. If you need to attach updated documentation for your protocol, click Add Line in the Renewal Attachment section and attach the file. Navigate to the right-hand menu and click Submit. This will notify the IRB chair that a renewal has been requested. Part 5. Submitting a study renewal and amendment. Similar to the previous part, make sure you click on Manage Protocols in the left-hand side menu and find the protocol that needs to be renewed and amended. Navigate to the right-hand menu and click Renew and Amend. As with the previous step, you will complete the Continuing Review section and attach any new attachments that are necessary for your renewal. Now, because you chose to amend the protocol, you will need to provide a justification in the text box for why you need to amend the protocol. You can then scroll through the protocol and make any changes as you would for a revision or in your initial submission. Once you've made the necessary changes, you can go to the right-hand menu and click Submit. Part 5. Requesting a study closure. Navigate to the left-hand menu of Kuali and click the Manage Protocols button and click on a protocol you wish to close. Navigate to the right-hand menu and click Request Close. Please note that this is a final action and it cannot be undone. The Close Request section will be added to the protocol screen. It will ask when the study was completed, a summary of your findings, and also allow for you to attach any necessary documentation for the closure of your protocol. You will also be asked additional questions regarding the close request. Please answer all of the questions. You can then click Submit in the right-hand menu. If you receive an error notification, it is because you did not answer all of the questions. All questions need to be answered in order for you to submit the closure request. If you have any questions, you can email the CPHS chair at jrandles@csufresno.edu or the CPHS coordinator at cphs@mail.fresnostate.edu. Thank you.